Hey guys, so my hair is super messy. Ignore it, I'm really sorry. So I got some sort of bummer news today and I just kind of want to talk about it because I like to talk about things with you guys. It's going to be okay and it's all going to be fine. Um but oof, I'm really hot, so I'm going to take off my hoodie. So you may, if you follow me on Instagram, which you should totally do if you don't because it's like my new favorite form of social media. I really really dig it. Um you will notice that I had a blue cast, and then I had a hot pink cast, and now I'm back to a boring ace bandage splint. And that's because they were like, we're not going to bother casting you up again, because tomorrow we're just going to rip into your arm and meddle with shit. We're going to put you under, and then we're gonna put you under, and then we're gonna put you under the knife. And I've never I'll cry a little bit. I'm a little bit nervous. Whoopity boop. It's so not a big deal. It's just like I don't know, mild sedation. You know, I have to like be unconscious, but it's not like heavy anesthesia. It's not like a major surgery. It's a very minor surgery, so it's all gonna be fine. And I know that everybody is like super trained and like I really trust my doctor. He's a really smart dude. I really dig everything about him. He's a cool guy, Dr. Ghosh. He has Harry Potter glasses, and he's just so funny and really intelligent, and really, really kind. So I'm all about Dr. Ghosh. Sponsored by Dr. Ghosh. It's not at all. I feel like that'd be illegal. But anyway, so my arm was doing really good, but then it displaced, and that just happens. It just turns out that my body just decided that it didn't quite know what it was doing, and it just decided to heal the bones incorrectly. My body was like, we need to fuse these bones together, but let's do it super wrong. And so they have to go in and straighten everything out. It's just, it's really nuts because when they took off my cast, and I don't know if this is because my arm is healing incorrectly, or if it's just because it still hurts too much to move all the way. But this wrist can go like this, but this wrist, when the cast was off, could like only go like this. The range of motion was so limited. And I was like, holy crap, if it heals like that, that's so shitty. So I am happy that we're going to have surgery to correct that. Because I would like my wrist to like be a wrist. But yeah, but he was talking, so this is going to be like a trigger warning for people who don't like to hear about like graphic medical things. I'm about to share with you a graphic medical thing. I don't know. It's just, it makes me nervous because I haven't had surgery, question mark, ever? I don't think I've ever had surgery. I'm pretty sure I've never had surgery. If I have had surgery, it was when I was very young. I don't think I've ever had surgery. I've never had surgery. So I've never had surgery, so I'm a little bit nervous about it, just because. And I'm not even nervous about the surgery part, like the cutting open my wrist and moving stuff around and putting a pin and a plate in and whatever. I'm nervous about the anesthesia, because Grace makes me watch Grey's Anatomy, because she loves Grey's Anatomy, and she's like, please just start it, and I did start it, and it's actually pretty good, so whatever. But, like, I don't know. I know it's a show, but you just hear stories in the news all the time about people, like, things with anesthesia going wrong. Like, people stop breathing on anesthesia, people aspirate with anesthesia. On Grey's Anatomy, this anesthesiologist just got drunk and fell asleep, and the person started waking up during surgery. And I just, like, am really scared of anesthesia, and, like, veins are gross to me and stuff like that. And he was talking about how it's going to be very painful, so in order to make it not painful, they're gonna, like, this is like what he said, and by that I mean this is probably not what he said at all, but this is how I remember it. The nurses laughed at me when I paraphrased what he did, because I was like, that sounds disgusting. I called it neck juice. I said, I'm nervous about the neck juice thing. The neck juice thing sounds gross. And they all laughed at me, and they kept saying neck juice because they thought it was funny. But what the neck juice thing is he's going to cut somewhere, like, right here on my neck and find some artery, some, like, well, it's going to be on this side, some artery that goes, some artery and some nerve that goes all the way down to my arm, and he's going to put, like, a direct IV of, like, pain medication into a squeegee that is going into my neck artery slash nerve, and it's like the artery that's by the nerve or something. So I almost like broke into tears when he was describing it to me. I was like, dude, you should not tell me what you're gonna do. You should just do it. But anyway, apparently now when I wake up, it could be very painful. And then all I have to do is squeege my pain medicine squeegee, and then I'll just get a direct IV straight into my artery nerve. So I squeeze my neck juice, and then I'll get some juice into my neck arm. Ugh, that's disgusting. That's gross. I don't even like the word artery. You start talking about messing with my nerves? Ugh. 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 Blah. Yeah. So it's gonna be fine though, right? Right. So yeah. But it's gonna be good. So yeah. It stinks though. It's stinky. And I don't live in Canada. So everything they do to me is super expensive and I have to pay for, which is a bummer too. And I don't mean to whine about it, but that's just been like another stressor on top of it. It's like not only like, oh, you broke your arm, but it's like, oh, you broke your arm and now they're going to put you under and you're going to go under the knife, which you're nervous about, and you have to pay for it all and it's not cheap. So like, I guess this is just me getting that off my chest. And I suppose if you want to make me feel better, all I need is like that's a bummer, Ash, but you got this. Or like, just some kind of validation that doesn't sound super fun. Just be like, that doesn't sound fun. I'm sorry. So if you were wondering how you can make me feel better, that's I guess what it would be. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going in to Abbott Northwestern Hospital to have I wonder if I have the name of the surgery. I think I had it. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to have. Oh, it's because you care. I know you care. You really want to know the specific name of the surgery I'm having, right? It is an open reduction internal fixation surgery on my wrist joint. So, there you go. But there is one good thing. Not that you care either, but there was one good thing. There's a few good things. So I told you about all the bad things about surgery, so I guess now I'll tell you some of the good things. The good thing is I'm so organically poor that I might qualify for this program that makes all the payments a little less, which is great. So the benefits of just being super poor from the start is that the expensive things might not be as expensive. So that was a piece of good news that I got today. And then another piece of good news is I really digged having the colorful casts, but the casts actually are super uncomfy and itchy as hell. So after the surgery, I don't have to have a cast. I can have a splint, and probably only for a week, and then they're going to take it off, and then I can heal, without it, which is cool, because then I anticipate I'll be able to type and stuff, because it's really slowed me down as far as typing. I imagine it will hurt a lot, but only because he said it's going to speed up my rehabilitation, so it'll hurt like the couple days after the surgery. Healing from the surgery will probably hurt, which is why I get my neck juice. And but after that, it's supposed to speed up my rehabilitation, so that's good. Yeah. What else is good? Nothing. No. Whatever. I don't know. Anyway, have you ever had surgery? Did it go okay? Don't tell me any bad stories about surgery, only good things. That is my life.